Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL offseason. Brace yourself because this is not just a rumor. It's the rumor that's sending shockwaves through the league right now. A secret so explosive, so calibrated, that teams are scrambling behind closed doors, and the front offices are practically burning phones in a frenzy of desperation. Honestly, if you think you've heard it all before, think again. Because what's unfolding right now is on the level of blockbuster, history-making chaos. There's an elite superstar, a game-changing phenom, the kind of player who doesn't just move teams. They redefine entire franchises. And right now, this player's future is hanging in the balance, on the brink of a seismic shift that could rewrite the NFL map as we know it. My sources, rock solid, confidential, and deeply embedded in league circles, have just confirmed something absolutely staggering, something you need to hear to believe. The whispers are no longer whispers. They're roaring loud enough to shake skyscrapers. The league's biggest chess game is happening right now, and trust me, the pieces are lining up for a move so audacious, so unprecedented, that it's almost impossible to grasp in the moment. But I'm going to give you the full, unfiltered scoop, every detail, every secret, every stunning piece of this high-stakes puzzle. So, who is it? Who is the player that's got NFL insiders on the edge of their seats? Who's the star whose name is being whispered in secret meetings from New York to California, from Atlanta to Green Bay? Patience, because I'm about to take you through the story that nobody else has the guts to tell, yet. And once you hear it, once you understand what's really happening behind the scenes, your mind will be blown. The truth is, what's happening right now can only be described as a power play of epic proportions, a move that could shape the next decade of NFL dominance. But to understand how we got here, you need the full context of the chaos unfolding in Detroit, the desperation brewing in their front office, the secret meetings blurring into midnight hours. You see, the Lions, after a roller coaster 2025 season filled with heartbreak and missed opportunities, are desperately seeking that one game-changing piece. A veteran, an all-pro, a player with the kind of pedigree that transforms not just a defense but an entire team culture. They've been combing through every option, calling every agent, flying in private jets for confidential sit-downs. And in the shadows, something big is happening. Something so massive, so unprecedented, that it defies the odds. But here's the kicker. While the Lions scramble and their executives whisper behind closed doors, the league's best-kept secret is that the player they're targeting, he's not just a piece of the puzzle, he's the missing link. The player who could propel Detroit from a decent team to genuine Super Bowl contenders. And I promise you, the details I have are beyond anything you've heard before. Now, get ready, because what I'm about to reveal is the kind of news that could leave the entire NFL reeling. The moment I say the name that's causing all this chaos, you'll understand why everything is about to change, because this is more than a trade rumor. This is a once-in-a-lifetime, game-altering move. Are you ready? Because here it comes. I'm talking about Jamel Dean. Yes, Jamel Dean, cornerback extraordinaire, the elite shutdown man, the guy who's been turning heads in Tampa Bay, and now it looks like he's about to become the next monumental chapter in NFL history. Let's peel back the layers, dig into every stat, every detail, every whisper behind his rise, because this could be one of the most explosive player movements we've seen in years. And once you see the full picture, you'll realize that everything you thought was solid about the league. It's just the beginning. First, let's talk about Dean himself, an athlete who's been quietly accumulating accolades, but whose true potential is only now being unleashed. Born October 15, 1996, in the heart of Florida, Dean has been a force since his days at Auburn, where his blend of speed, instinct, and physicality turned heads on every highlight reel. Selected in the third round, 94th overall, in the 2019 NFL Draft, he entered the league with a chip on his shoulder and a mission to prove himself among the best. And oh, has he done just that. The man's career stats speak volumes: 59 combined tackles in 2024, a solid 7 pass deflections, and most notably, a game-changing interception that helped seal Tampa Bay's Super Bowl LV victory. That's right. His pick-six off Aaron Rodgers cemented his reputation as a clutch performer, one of only a handful of players to make that kind of history happen. His pro football focus grade last year: a robust 75.1, ranking him among the top 25 cornerbacks in the league, a testament to his lockdown coverage and ability to shut down elite receivers. And his playing style? It's a lethal combination of raw speed, strong pressman technique, and cerebral positioning. Todd Bowles, the Buccaneers head coach, recently lauded Dean's best pressman technique since he's been here, hinting that Dean's potential is still skyrocketing. Imagine what he could do with a team that values physicality and aggressive coverage, like Detroit, with their historic rebuilding effort under Dan Campbell. But here's the thing, Dean's contract situation is a ticking time bomb. He recently restructured his deal in September 2025, taking a significant pay cut from $12.5 million to just $4.5 million for 2026, with performance bonuses of up to $750,000. That move, it's strategic. It positions him right on the edge of free agency, free to sign anywhere in 2026, potentially a game-changing weapon for any team willing to make a splash. His previous extension, a 4-year, $52 million deal with $24.5 million guaranteed, but the new restructuring signals a clear message. Dean is hungry for a fresh start, and the league's biggest teams are circling. Why is Detroit so interested? Because the Lions, after a tough 2025, marked by injuries, late-season disappointment, and coaching upheaval, are desperate for a spark. Their defense, solid in moments but inconsistent, needs a veteran anchor who can lock down the league's best receivers and elevate the entire secondary. Daniel Jones, Achilles' tear, and the late-season struggles exposed their vulnerabilities, but the front office knows what's missing. Elite experience, a proven winner, and a player who can elevate a defense that's just a few pieces away from contention. And now here's where it gets even more intense: secret meetings at night, encrypted calls in undisclosed locations, jet-setting executives flying across the country for clandestine talks. The Lions GM, a genius in the shadows, meticulously plotting which star to poach from Tampa Bay. The league buzz. NFL insiders whispering about a move of such magnitude that it will ripple through the NFL's power structure for years. Riddled with rival teams trying to block the deal? Absolutely. The competition to land Dean is fierce, with big market teams and Super Bowl contenders lining up, knowing that the right cornerback can turn a good team into a dynasty. Sources close to the process tell me the price tag. It's not just about draft picks or cash, it's about a cultural shift. The Lions are prepared to pour resources into facilities, signing bonuses and bonuses for Dean, making this more than a trade. It's a statement. Detroit wants to be a serious contender, and they know that Dean's talent might be the final piece in their puzzle. And the reaction behind the scenes? It's electric. Coach Campbell reportedly sees this as the defining move of the rebuild, ready to unleash a new era of dominance. NFL front offices are buzzing, rival teams are nervously watching their own secondary plans, and every scout in the league is now asking, can Dean truly transform the Lions? Can he finally bring that elite lockdown presence they desperately need? Let's analyze the numbers. Dean's market value. With his age, recent performance, and contract flexibility, he's a perfect fit for the Lions' salary cap, an affordable superstar who could be the cornerstone of their defense for years to come. The team's defensive scheme under Aaron Glenn has been built around aggressive man coverage and opportunistic playmaking. Dean's style complements that perfectly. Releasing a few veteran contracts could give them the cap space to make this a reality, adding even more firepower to their defense. In conclusion, what we're witnessing is nothing short of an NFL seismic event. The next 48 hours will be critical. Could this deal happen faster than anyone expects? Will Dean land in Detroit, transforming the Lions from a rebuilding team into instant contenders? One thing's guaranteed: once the dust settles, everything changes. So stay locked in, because I promise you, once this bombshell drops, when Dean's name is finally announced, history will remember this moment as the day the league itself was shaken to its core. The NFL's future is about to be rewritten, and you, my friend, are right here, front row, witnessing it unfold. This is the kind of move that legends are made of. Are you ready for what's next? Because I promise you the best is yet to come, and it starts right now.